Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Today is day 7 of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, and with it brings Alien Day, also known as Xeno Day in the verse, meaning that Asperia, Banu and however you say this one, are joining the show floor, and we're here to tell you which ships are worth your time. If you find what we're doing in this series in any way useful, hit that like button down below, and for future content, be sure to subscribe. As mentioned earlier, 3 different manufacturers have bought their ships for you to try out today, with a total of 7. In the verse, all of them have a focus on bringing human variants of alien ships into the game, or in some cases adapting alien ships for human use. This means that today's particular show floor is chock full of different designs which brilliantly showcase Star Citizen's fidelity across them, by making clearly alien ships feel, look and sound real. Here's the main hall today, and this is the order we're going to go tackle them in.
Perfect!
So first up we have the Asperia Glaive. Now this is a ship adapted from the Vanduul, who are the sworn enemies of the United Earth Empire inside the Star Citizen universe. It has some serious weaponry with size 5 fixed cannons on each of the wings, as well as these ramming blades which are used and designed to just simply kamikaze into the side of bigger ships. Alongside a fast and flashy way to enter the cockpit, the Vanduul series might sound like it's getting a glowing review here, but it has some problems. Notably, when you go to fly it, there's this bug in the game which keeps opening and closing the cockpit. But since the cockpit is where you're sitting, it means you constantly lose the view that you had when fighting or just flying the ship, which makes it useless. Alongside this, CIG have shown us a complete rework to bring it up to standards with the rest of the Asperia or just Vanduul ships, which we still have yet to receive, which means alongside this being outdated, it's also horrid to fly currently. Not recommended, I'm afraid. Second, we have the Banu Defender, the first ship in the game from the alien race of the same name. Affectionately referred to as the flying space crab across the verse, this ship is a fighter. It has a co-pilot and a pilot seat as alongside 2 beds. And I won't really spoil it for you, but powering the ship up and flying it around is an absolute joy, alongside its transition from the landed to space combat maneuvering positions. It has this little hug animation and it's just absolutely wonderful. Be sure to check out its very unique hit scan like weaponry and its quantum travel animation. Heavily recommended, this ship is hot. The larger ship in the centre of the hall is the XPeria Prowler. You can access it from a access ramp on the back of it or a ladder on the left hand side of the ship. The ship comes from the alien race known as the Tavarans. Everything they seem to manufacture has quite an avian look to it, meaning that they're effectively bird people. This aesthetic doesn't really stop on the outside, it carries on into the interior, with all the structures and supporting pillars looking like a kind of bird's nest. Downstairs you'll find a metric ton of these standing drop seats designed to stabilise any personnel inside the ship for a rough landing. 8 of the seats are accompanied by hatches with air shields which are designed for fast deployment of the troops in the vehicle. And downstairs you'll also find the co-pilot seat, but peculiarly on the right is this small, different looking structure. This is actually the ladder upstairs to components and the pilot seat. Now, the observant amongst you probably noticed there aren't any windows. But instead of ruining that particular surprise, I'm just going to recommend this ship as hot and heavily recommended that you try it out. Fourth in this room is the K2 Owl, a light fighter from the Xi'an race inside of the Star Citizen universe. Now, if you want spectacle, this ship is it. Just look at the way the stairs come down for you to enter the ship. It's amazing. Alongside this, it got a recent refactor in the way it flies, meaning it's now a lot closer to the intended look and feel of the ship. It also probably has the most stunning transition from a landed profile to a flying profile in the game. As a result of the only Xi'an spaceship you can currently fly, again, this one comes hot and heavily recommended. Finally in this room is the XPeria Blade, again another adaptation of the Vanduul race's fighting ships. Now, I'm going to be honest here, this ship's so damn rare that not even I've had the chance to fly it. So I'm going to enjoy checking this one out today. I'm unsure if it suffers from the same cockpit bug as the Asperia Glaive, its cousin. But as a result of it being within the same style guide as the updated Vandal series which CIG have teased to us, I'm just going to go ahead and heavily recommend this one. This ship is hot. Finally, downstairs today we have the Nox and the Nox Q. This ship is another Gravlev type space bike vehicle, much like the Drake Dragonfly you saw the other day. As a result, you can also use this bike in space if you so choose. Just remember that it doesn't have a quantum drive and isn't particularly as fast as other spaceships. But however, on the ground it's an absolute speed demon, designed for being a racing ship. Both variants are pretty much the same, just one's silver and one's black. However, don't take that as a negative, these things are still an absolute joy to ride. Yes, they're a bit annoying to park, just like their friend the Drake Dragonfly, but again, thanks to there being no real other experience just like this in game, I heavily recommend you load these into some kind of ship and take them on a spin around the planet or moon of your choice. This ship is hot. Remember to go to the holodecks and check out the future upcoming ships. Today it only features the Asperia Talon series, which is a bit peculiar because everybody knows and loves the Banu Merchantman, so I can't wait to see the justification behind this. It's a bit worrying, I'm not gonna lie. And that's it for this Star Citizen focused video. We're a fairly new channel, so if you enjoyed what you saw today, please be sure to drop a like down below, comment with your thoughts, negative and positive, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more in the future, keep on doppying, and we'll see you in the next one.